Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video of 18 Fishing. Today, I've got an unboxing for you. This is part one because I have a tackle warehouse order here. One box, have another box coming in just a couple days. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Got a lot of content coming because of my injury. I'm home. Be doing a lot of videos just like this. And without further ado, we'll get right into it. So, not getting fancy here today. Just got the scissors. We'll rip her open like this. I'm doing this one-eyed, so bear with me. You'll see a couple different things in here. I got swim baits, I got big cranks, and I got plastics. The next one you'll see swim baits and more plastic. So again, stay tuned for that. But let's get right into the meat and potatoes of this one. Packing them good. This is gonna have more than the second one, just a heads up. But yeah, you're gonna see a lot of common things I use here and a lot of new things. Don't do too many of these because the shipping and the transfer fee and money coming from the States to Canada sucks. So that's why I only do like one or two of these a year. Okay, where do we start here? You're gonna see a lot of Z-Man plastics here. So I'll jump right into my favorite Ned rig lure. Gotta get restocked on these. This is the Z-Man Tickler in Houdini color. My favorite tickler color, my favorite bond bait, my favorite Ned rig bait for that. I think I got a couple packs of those. Let's see. Got one for sure. There's two. I'll give you an up close and personal look again, just like that last video. If you haven't seen that, go back, check out the best bass lures from 2020. This was in there. There's the third bag. I think I got 3 bags. I think that was it. Yeah, that was definitely it. Just 3 bags. Moving on to the next though, we have another tickler. We have a white tickler there. I started using the white Ned rig at the end of the year for some fall smallmouth. I got bit a few times and I just figured I'd try the white tickler as well as for walleye, because walleye will definitely munch that. Looks good. Just 1 bag of those, I believe. Moving on to more Z-Man products. What do we got here? Let me just see the colors first and then we'll go from there. Okay, so this you've seen as well. I got 2 bags of Yoga Pant TRDs from Z-Man. Straight up just black. Seems to work. I don't know. Black lures and natural lures are my favorite, but black overrules that. Other than the Houdini. Moving on, we have 1 bag of June Bug. It's that purple with like green flake in it. Don't have too much to say about it, but when I use black and it's not working, I usually switch to this and it works, or I'll switch to a more natural color. But that purple looks real good there with that green flake. I've used these in the past. Again, I just needed to restock on them, and that's why I got them. Okay, so the last Z-Man couple bags here are the same color, and they're TRD, and I think they're new, and I love the name, and I love what they look like. So the color name to these are Kobe Bryant. Is that not the coolest name possible? I know Kobe passed in 2020, and I think that's probably where it got its name from, but Kobe Bryant. That looks unreal. I have my sunglasses on. I'll get a better look up close. So I'm going to take one out of the bag just to see what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like a goby if I've ever seen one. But it's not far off from a tickler. I wonder, or sorry, a Houdini. Let me get a good look on this here. I honestly think, other than the belly's got a little bit of a blue tinge to it. I think it's the same pattern as a Houdini. I'll do a little comparison here. It looks very similar. It's got red and black fleck in it, just like the Houdini. So maybe they're using the same thing there. I don't know, but that's gonna wrap it up for Z-Man products, and we're gonna move into some bigger baits, some deep cranks, some swim baits. But right away I'll get this out of there. I needed some little pliers Plus they're split ring. I've been needing split ring pliers, so these are just little must-haves. Everything I have is blue, that's why I went with these, and they're cheap. So that's out of the way now. Moving on, we have what is this here? I've seen the Guggen use these tons. This is the baby bull shad. Yeah, it is the baby bull shad, 3.75 inch. And what color is it? This is the Triton Mike Bucca. Someone will DM me in there. Tell me what it's actually called. But this is pearl bone. I've seen the Guggens use this tons and tons and tons of times. It's a fish catching machine, and I just figured I needed one for my swim bait box. That looks really cool. I like the size of it, but I think I gotta cop a couple more of those now that I see it in person. Moving on. This one was a rando that I just kind of picked up. This is the CL8 bait 5-inch clacker in pearl. It's like a shad pattern. This one was a random, but I think it looks pretty good. It's got a slow sink rate, but it looks, I don't have too much to say about this until I actually use it, but it looks good. Alright, so this next lure here, we have a River to Sea S waver in a perch pattern. I have it in a trout color and like a clear silver color. I'll show you them anyway. But this perch pattern looks money. Again, I saw it on Tactical Bass, and perch is a huge bait fish up here in Canada. A lot of bass that I've caught, both smallmouth and largemouth, I'll open up their mouth, you'll see a perch tail in there. So this is gonna get munched. This is the first swim bait I ever used, and I think for the price, it's one of the best swim baits you can buy for the price. I think it's like mid-20s to high 20s, depending on where you are, to purchase one of these. I think 24 to 28 bucks or something like that. But again, this perch color is gonna get munched, and I think that's gonna be my new favorite color for the S waver. Really cool. Okay, these last two baits. You know, if you guys watch my videos, you see that I don't really crank all that much, so I'm trying to get out of the shallow cranking and more into the deep cranking. With that being said, I've reached out to Mike Talon about his setups and everything he uses for deep cranks and the deep cranks he likes. So with that being said, I picked up two Big M 4.0s. This one being in I would love for it to say on here, I'm sure it does. Yes, it does. GG Wild Gill. That's huge. But this is the kind of cranking I want to learn. I'm getting away from the shallow cranks, the small cranks, getting into the big cranks. This, Mike said, is a must-buy. It's his top producer in color. As for this next one, I just went out on a limb here. You know, it kind of looks like I guess it kind of looks like a perch. I don't know what else. It looks like baitfish. And this color is GG Gill. So it's another gill pattern, but more oranges in there, different colors. But it looks really good. Got a big bill on there. This thing's gonna dive 4 meters, so whatever that might be in feet. I'm sure I'll do a little correction, show you down below how far that goes in feet. But that looks money. Again, I'll show you up close what they look like. They look really good. You can kind of see where I'm going with this. I'm trying to change some things up this year. These big cranks will be new to me. The more swim baiting, and then obviously some essentials that I need for Ned rigs. With that being said, that's going to wrap up today's video, guys. Again, this is part 1 of the tackle warehouse unboxing. I have another order just like this coming for you. More plastics, a little less swim baits, but stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, comment, like, and subscribe. If you got a video suggestion, I got a lot of time on my hands to make videos like these. Please leave a comment below, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.